And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Japan taking on Puerto Rico. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the swing.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab, Luis Garcia.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Towards first, boots it. Still manages a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Next pitch is downstairs.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Pena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Tatis waits. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3 for 10 in the series so far. Glove side, but it gets through. Pena rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So now the DH spot, Junior Caminero. And it's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
And it's 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
That is it. The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Japan out front, 2-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Yuri Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's way high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman,
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here comes Carlos Correa. That's in there. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. In there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Got him. And there's 1 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And the batter is George Springer. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Baez leads off first with 1 away. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Riley.
Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Riley Green, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Japan,
second inning set to go. Here's Ramon Laureano. Garcia back to work. That misses. And that's ball one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Dude, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. That one misses, and that's ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. In the dirt. Up the middle. Lindor on the run. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitchers looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. And a curve is down and in. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
At the plate, Yainer Diaz. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Around second is Rodriguez. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike one. Rodriguez on third. Diaz over at first with one away.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, one out. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Tatis in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smart, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Sliced hard but foul. And that one sliced foul. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And now 1 and 2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The All-Stars on top here, 4-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball. And it is 2-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Jose Miranda. That misses the zone, ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. Japan lead it 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter, Junior Caminero.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
No, that's out.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And now 2-2.
2-2.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte. Struck out looking his first time. Marte, an all-star a season ago, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Laureano comes up
The
to
left
hit.
fielder,
Doubled
5,
his first time.
Laureano.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that's a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's towards center. Ramos hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
The center fielder, Elias Ramos.
And that's downstairs.
That's low. That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. Ramos with a homer in his last game. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And the righty deals. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 2-2.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Close, but called a ball. And the count's full.
Full count.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Javier Baez. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
Curveball over for a called strike. Clips the corner. 1-2.
1-2.
Swings swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And that one is going to go. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now Correa up to hit. First pitch just misses. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. There's a strike. That's down and in. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Garcia departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Alexis Diaz.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Singled and scored his first time. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. That misses. 2-0. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into center. Ramos makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is George Springer.
George Springer.
And he takes a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And that skips in the dirt. The next offering misses. And it's 3-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now
Look, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And a foul ball.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1-1.
Springer gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Two and one.
Squirts away a little bit.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's off the mark. 3-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Full count.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Lindor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Victor Caratini now at the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Miranda stands in now and watches strike one. And that drops in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next
One
pitch
ball,
is
one
outside.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Boy, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's in there. And now it's even 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. No question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Junior Caminero digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And fouled off. And it's quickly 0-2 the designated hitter.
0-2.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases loaded with 1 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fought off foul. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano, 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Guerrero over at second. Caminero at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos on the move to the alley. Nabs it. And that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the fifth coming up. The All-Stars have the lead, 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Perez back to work. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. And that's too high.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one out to right. And it stays fair.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Javi Baez digs in right side. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and this might be trouble. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yuri Perez won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Brian Abreu gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Carlos Correa. Outside low. 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Second and third, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Now the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's downstairs and outside. George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's George Springer. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Two on, two outs. On the outside corner, 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the 0-2. That one missed. Second and third, 2 down. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Matt Bowman. This is his third time out this year. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Bowman, a 6-foot righty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a splitter, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 47 up and throwing. Pagan getting loose as well.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And now Julio Rodriguez. Throw to first. Ramirez back in on a dive. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Correa sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jeremy Pena will hit next. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In the air, right field. Springer sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Tap foul at the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-3. Well, we go bottom six. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Pena throws across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Outside low. Ball one. And another ball. On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is downstairs.
3-1.
And that's too high, and it's ball four.
Runner, take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. He's already homered here in this one. Moved to first.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To Pena at second for one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Offense held in check there. Seventh inning coming up. Japan on top, 6-3.
Now pitching,
Emilio Pagan on the pitch here.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the first offering is not close. Pagan, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. That one is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, And they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Digging in, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman,
Ketel Marte, the next to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And delivers outside. The 1-1 is upstairs. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And strike 2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Fastball is outside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one is inside ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. stays alive. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Goes down looking. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
Now pitching.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
The first baseman.
The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike one. Movement in the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tatis pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches,
now
2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Outside, and that's ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that misses. And now 3-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Strike 1. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez. ready to make his season debut. And now Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
That to right. Springer. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz digs in now. 1 for 3. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Fastball is outside.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
1 down, base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
On the ground, right side. Hernandez over to first in time. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Correa makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Japan have the advantage, 7-3.
Pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Seranthony Dominguez in the game for the first time this season. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Correa.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Upstairs. That one is upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next offering is fouled back. To kick the 3-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one in the air right field. Tatis under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Really important at that coming up now.
So digging in, Victor Caratini. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Randy Rodriguez.
Now pitching, Randy Rodriguez.
Next to hit, Jose Miranda. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Tying run at the plate.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 7-4. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Jimenez back to work. Just missed. Jimenez, a 6'3" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. That one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, one away. And now the DH, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. The changeup missing, and the count is 3-1. Ramon Laureano up next. That's to third. Correa over to first, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom 9, here's the center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Swung on, popped up left side. Ramirez. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. In there at the knees.
0-1. One and one.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Foul ball there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.